pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the National League, center fielder.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that misses, ball four. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. Here's Corey Seager. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Judge racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. The solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball two.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Batting fifth. Left
Giancarlo potential.
Your attention,
now
please.
out of the dugout comes
now
the manager as he'll make his
League.
way towards the
Number
mound.
68,
and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Joey Votto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Batting seventh, third baseman,
Now a Slur's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Lindor is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There goes Altuve. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. Oh, look at Arenado. It's there. He got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes for third. Pitch it to cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game. That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. One and 2, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. Before you do all that, it's by you. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Corey Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Softly hit here to the left side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that's in there, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. NL leaves 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Stanton on the run. 1 out.
All right, let's get a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm, he's so smooth, he so lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Arenado is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Miguel Sano. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now. To short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Giancarlo Stanton is out number 2 here in the third inning. Joey Votto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Matt, he's thrown
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And Zach Greinke, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's one away.
The second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackmon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Short, hit hard. Correa takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
ready for another chance. Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the National League 4 and the American League 1. Carlos Martinez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Nelson Cruz is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. AL leaves. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Judge has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing and a liner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another one sent foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Judge makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Alex Wood, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
First baseman number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Blackmon's after it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled. That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Wood sets. Here's the 1-1. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs.
next
He's thinking
for
he's
the
going to
American
cruise
League.
through this thing, and now
Left
look at
fielder.
it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you.
Back.
That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
No runs scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. Robbie Ray enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Robbie Ray.
Robinson Cano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. A little tapper. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop. Carlos
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Here comes the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Calling for it, Cruz, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Corey Knebel.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Gary Sanchez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Little dribbler down the line, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Marcell Ozuna is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Zach Cozart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz sprinting after it and foul. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. And Marcelo Zuna will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Ryan Zimmerman will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Steven Strasburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the A's. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now playing shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart. Now at first base.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Cozart. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson.
Ready once
Cruz.
again, Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Cruz will take the turn and head for second now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Josh Harrison will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 35 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Josh Harrison will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. A fastball taken for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One and one, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Jonathan Schoop will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Here's a swing and a miss, and now the American League's down to its final strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pitch is a ball. And they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The National League earned the victory despite only collecting 4.